Greeting everyone. Today we're going to do something that I got a lot of requests for. It already exists, but I'm gonna make a quick tutorial to show you guys how to um, transfer your physical copy PSP games into digital copies. Pretty much you're converting that. So it's not that well, it's not that hard, but there's a couple things you gotta do before you can do that. To do it, first you need to soft mod your PSP, and assuming you have a physical copy of the game you want to have digital, to digitalize, I should say. For example, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this game right here, which is Kingdom of Paradise. There's no digital release of that game ever. So I'm gonna take that game, put it on my PSP, convert it into a digital, and then put it on this PS Vita. Yeah, I know, that's crazy, right? So some of these games, like I said, they were not released digitally. So you have to convert them into digital copies to play them on the PS Vita. Also, the PS Vita has to be soft modded, just like the PSP is soft modded. So, so how do we start? So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put the actual copy right here. This is it. This is the game, Kingdom of Paradise, as you can see here. So I'm gonna put the game right on the PSP. So the game is in the PSP right now, right? So automatically you would want to start, but we don't want to start the game. So the game's gonna probably, eh, okay, it's not going to start because I stopped it. So once you soft mod your PSP, um, you're gonna have some options that was not there before. For example, since this is soft modded, if I click select, I should get those options right here. That menu that just showed up. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see what's going on here, but on this where it says, okay, let me remove this. See where it says USB device? And then it says flash. I'm gonna go there, change that to a UMD disk. As you can see here, USB device, UMD disk. So the moment I change that, I should be good. I could get out of it, press select. I'm at it's so I'm out. And now I'm gonna go there and USB connection. So that means I have to connect my PSP to my computer. Once I connect my PSP to the computer, as of right now, it says it goes automatically to this mode. Okay, since we are here, so now I'm gonna change the view to my computer. We're gonna go to the computer. So like I said, this is my PSP. It's on USB mode. And if you go straight to display capture, I'm gonna switch to the display capture. And here, the USB would be this one right here. Hold on a second, let me make sure this looks clear enough for you guys. Properties. So yes, as you can see here, so like I said, is the USB. Once I put it on USB mode, and this is it right there, the external, the E drive that shows up like that. Click on it. Here you go. This is your UMD. It became an ISO. So what you can do now is transfer that file to your computer. For example, let's just open a new window. So let's call that window, for example, download. And then from there, let me create a folder and I'm gonna call it PSP dump. Create a new folder. I'm gonna call it PSP dump. So I'm gonna take that ISO and move it to that folder. I'm just gonna say copy, paste right here. It might take some time. It will take some time. It will take some time. So I am not gonna wait for this to be done. I'm gonna probably skip to the end of it. But as you can see, so what it's doing right now is copying the UMD that's on my PSP to my computer on the folder that I created called PSP dump. So it's only at 4%. I'm gonna stop the video. I'm gonna stop the video there until this finish and continue on. So fast forward, we are here now. So as you can see, this is the USB-E from my PSP. Let me show it to you. It's already completed. It's copied to my computer. This is it right here. And then I'm exiting out of my PSP right now because there's no need for it. So the next thing would be testing uh, that PSP ISO. So let's say, for example, I go to my PPSSPP, PPSSPP, open it, boom, and then now that was my recent. I'm gonna go exactly where I have this. It was in download, the download folder, PSP dump. Here you go. See, that's the same thing I just copied from my PSP to this computer. So if I click on it, we're gonna see if it works. Let's give it a test. As you can see, it's working. So now that we know it works, now I'm gonna move that to my PS Vita to see if that works too. So as you can see here, it's working fine. I'm not gonna even go any further than this. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it right here. And I'm gonna probably rename it like Kingdom of Paradise. Kingdom of Paradise. Ta-da. Now we're gonna try to move it to the PS Vita. Yes, the PS Vita. And yes, guess what? It has to be soft modded as well. Mine is already soft modded. So now what I'm gonna do is go on the application called Vita Shell. And also instead of I'm gonna be using a USB as well. And this is once you have your PS Vita soft modded, you get this application Vita Shell. You should be able to uh, explore your memory. So this is where all the files goes. Mostly it's UX0, and where we're gonna put this is gonna be on this file. You see where it says PSP. Uh, Let me go back a little bit. Man, this is really hard to see. You can't really see it, but it's really hard. Maybe it's yeah. Here you go. Should see PSP e menu. So, anyways, before I do that, I need to click select, similar to the PSB, and it's gonna give me that option. Connect this system to a PC using a USB cable. Since my USB cable is already here, I'm just gonna connect it to my computer. This is the USB. Since I have the PS Vita, the first model, that's the type of USB they use, proprietary. So I'm gonna put that in there. Boom. And it's as you can see, in the middle it says USB connected. So I'm gonna leave it right here. So now I'm gonna switch to my computer again. I'm gonna switch to my computer just like that. Boom. I'm on my computer. Remember we have this on that folder, download PSP dump. So now I'm gonna open the PS Vita USB. As you can see right here, it says USB drive, but it's not a USB drive. It's actually the PS Vita one. So I could technically rename it, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna open it in a new window, and this is it. So as you can see right here, this is the PS Vita. As you can see, it says Vita Shell. That's where I was talking about the application. But what we're gonna do before we do this, I'm just gonna go to File and change folder options. Click here, and then if it says high protected operating system files, uncheck that. Say yes, apply, boom, and then you should see all these files from the USB flash drive. And remember what I was telling you. This is the PSP emu. This is where the file is gonna go. As you can see here, we got ISO. This is exactly where we're gonna put it. We're gonna take this file, which I created. We're gonna say copy and paste it right in there, which is straight to the PS Vita. So it's gonna take, well, actually, it might go a lot quicker on this. It's 1 minute and 45 seconds. So, okay, that's not bad. So like I said, it shouldn't be that hard to convert your UMDs into ISOs and then transfer them to your PS Vita. So it should be done about now. Boom, it's done. So now we're gonna switch to my camera again, and I'm gonna go to my PS Vita. Boom. And as you can see here, PS Vita is done. Now I'm gonna unplug my USB. Boom. Here you go. And I'm gonna exit out of this because the game's already in there. Boom. And I'm gonna go to my Adrenaline PSP emulator. PSP has a lower resolution and all. So this is my PS Vita, as you can see here. And like I said before, Adrenaline just made it look like a PSP. So now if I click on this, here's the game. I just transfer it over to my PS Vita. There you go. As you can see, I got some other games in there, but this is the game I just transferred over. And I'm gonna play it right now if I want to test it out. Boom. As you can see, it's starting. Yep, starting exactly how I was expecting it. As you can see, the game is starting fine. See? New game. Yep, that's it. Like I said before, it's not that hard once you have your system soft modded. And as you can see right here, I'm gonna just play that first part real quick and stop it here and then finally end the video. Yes, you did. And those guys are coming, attacking her, and then I save her. And so there you go. Let me fight those guys. And one of them died. It turned into dust. Oh, that didn't happen. They just stopped. On top of that, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. Ciao.